This is my Extreme Collection Log account. Introducing Extremo. This is a restricted Iron Man account where I green log a collection one at a time. But there's a twist. Instead of planning out and choosing which collections to green log as I go, my fate is left up to... This anxiety-inducing device will determine my next log to complete, resulting in either a pleasant grind Join me as I challenge my mental endurance, fortitude and perseverance with the ultimate goal of completing every collection log in old school RuneScape, one log at a time. On the last episode of Extremo, the 400-hour Temporos grind came to an end in a spectacular 500 permit pull. You can achieve anything that you set your mind to. Okay, now you're taking the piss. 2 tomes of water, 2 big harpoon fish. Yes! It's done! Oh my god, it's done! That's the Dragon Harpoon. 17,586 permits. Temporos is greenlogged. Having finally obtained the Dragon Harpoon, it was time to do a little bit of housekeeping, progressing the account's ability to navigate Gillinor and potentially help out with the future grinds ahead. I tried my hand at designing my house, carefully planning out the rooms and everything that would go in it. Yeah, get the parlour out of it, no one cares about the parlour. I paid the dwarves of Keldagrim a visit, destroying their most prized possession. Yeah, some beautiful craftsmanship, to be honest. Yeah, it's not good. Only to be fleeced for all my money buying rocks. 325k. After putting up my portal nexus, look at that beauty. And in the interest of completionism, I mounted the harpoon fish on the wall. Kind of charming. And then set my sights on an amulet of glory. This took me on a little detour, having to unlock the ability to catch chinchompers and hit 83 hunter. There we go. I can now use box traps. This game is a prison. I then sent myself on a 3-day descent into madness, hunting dragon implings. Poro is a bot-infested hellhole where dreams go to die. I did manage to see 3 lucky implings though, which was pretty cool. Holy shit, that is a lucky impling. Yes! Yes! Once the glory was obtained, I quickly gathered up all the building materials needed and put together this wonderful little gaff. Before finally spinning the wheel, landing on Hunter Rumours. Do not stop, keep going. Oh. Okay, I mean, it wasn't trouble brewing. Hunter's Guild. Honestly, don't know how to feel about this one. This is completely new content for me, so I guess that's good. I'm so ready to move on, take on a new challenge, and get some more green logs. We are back, and with a new collection log to green log. We rolled Hunter Rumours, or as it's actually called, I believe it is Hunter's Guild, not Hunter Rumours. Yeah. Yeah, never done this before. Looks pretty complex from the wiki and what I've read. So what we're looking for is the pet, the set, and then kind of what is the equivalent of a forestry kit. Something you can wear on your back, store stuff in, all that kind of stuff. So not a lot of things to actually collect, 6 collections in total. Pretty consistent drop rate on all the pieces. I think it's like a 1 in 50, and then the pet is the hardest one at 1 in 1k. My stats, playtime, as is customary, we are looking like so. 60 attack after the last lot of shenanigans, 52 hit points as sort of a byproduct. We have 83 hunter, so I think that means we can do the second highest batch of the Hunter Guild thing, whatever it's called. And everything else is pretty much the same. So, as I said, it does look kind of complex, the method, and I have looked into it a little bit, but let's go into a little deep dive on what the Hunters Guild actually is, what we need to do, and the drop rate of the stuff we're looking for. Hunter Rumours are the latest addition to old school RuneScape's hunter training methods. It was released as part of the Valamore update, requiring the Children of the Sun quest to get there, and level 46 hunter to start. There is a lot of information on the wiki, showing the various creatures and hunting methods used to catch them, as well as which hunter master can or cannot assign them. Instead of going into every intricate detail on the wiki, here are the key things we need to know in order to get cracking. Number 1. what is it we're looking for? In regards to the collection log, we're looking for 6 items in total. 4 pieces of the Guild Hunter set, headwear, top, legs and boots, all obtainable at a 1 in 50 drop rate with no chance of getting a duplicate until you've gathered the full set. The full set bonus gives the player a 5% additional chance of receiving a rare creature part. I'll explain the relevance of that in a second. Next up we have the Huntsman's Kit. This swaggy looking bag functions much like the Forestry Kit, allowing you to store up to 32 different hunter related items inside of it, freeing up inventory space for other things. And finally, the scariest drop of this log, the Quetzin pet. This colourful chap comes in at a 1 in 1000 drop chance, so potentially not that bad. 2 additional drops of note that are not on the collection log but items on the same table are the Enhanced Quetzal Whistle Blueprint and the Perfected Quetzal Whistle Blueprint. These are basically incrementally better teleports back to the Hunters Guild, cutting down on travel time, which we love. On to number 2. What are we even doing here? The TLDR of this Gold for Blood organisation is as follows. Talk to a Hunter Master who will assign you various hunter creatures to go and capture until you get a rare part. The rare creature parts are dropped at varying rates depending on the hunter method used, with a built-in pity system to stop you going super dry on any particular task. As mentioned earlier, this is helped by the Hunter set. Once you've obtained the rare creature parts, you need to bring them back in exchange for Hunter XP and a Hunter's loot sack. I'll show you what these are in a moment. Essentially, these are the Hunter equivalent to farming contracts or Slayer tasks. There are 28 creatures you can be sent to hunt, but depending on the Hunter Master you go to, this will dictate what creatures can or cannot be assigned. As a result, you can set up a sort of block list by going through and having an active task with a lower level Hunter Master, disallowing a higher tier Hunter Master to assign you that task. There is a recommended block list on the wiki, and that's what I'll most likely be following. Number 3. What other goodies can we obtain? As mentioned earlier, the reward for handing in the rare creature parts is a Hunter's loot sack. This starts at the basic tier at level 46, increasing to the master tier at level 91. The loot gets incrementally better as you do higher tier Rumours, ending with a loot bag looking something like this. All of this loot is super beneficial, providing tons of prayer and herblore XP, as well as unique food types such as moonlight antelope meat. This may come in handy in the account's future, as it heals lots of HP and can also reduce venom and cure poison. The final thing is the Quetzal feed, which is used to build the Valimor transport system and speed up travel. And that's pretty much it. I'm learning this one as I go, so it's going to be a little bit of trial and error to figure out what methods work the best for me, but that's half the fun. Okay, cool. So now that we know exactly what's going on, I have to do a couple of quests super quick. That is Lost City and Nature Spirit, to then do Fairy Tale Part 1 and start Fairy Tale Part 2, unlock the fairy rings, be able to teleport about a bit easier. So I will get cracking on that super speedy, get those done, and then get stuck into the meat and potatoes. Hello, it's Future Oat here, and I'm here to guide you through the pure chaos that was, in theory, a simple task of doing 3 quests. I began the questing trilogy with Lost City. This started off by talking to a snaky little man hiding in a tree who revealed his hidden city with no pressure required. You rat bastard. Following his tips, I went off to acquire some magic branches and was quickly distracted by Friar Tuck's dadbod build. Oh, look at the belly on that boy. Ignoring his warnings, acquiring an axe, there we go, and angering the tree gods, the noise this thing makes every time you hit it. I made sure to grab some extra branches for the inevitable time that I end up losing one. Quest completed. Oh, that's instant. Next up on the unstoppable questing machines list was Nature Spirit, which I had already started previously for a clue scroll step but never finished. Showcasing my natural prowess as an athlete, I leapt into action. Effortless. Convincing a dead guy that he was actually dead, then, like the good errand boy I am, fetched some blessings to bring him back to a corporeal form. Drizzle me old slime, I need you to bless something for me. As a reward, he taught me how to smack these spooky boys, but they are horrific, and turn their life essence into mushrooms. Job's a good one. On to the final quest to be completed, Fairy Tale Part 1. Let's get it. I got off to a strong start, having to speak to all the farmers around Gillinor. Oh, he's got such a wham forehead. I enjoyed sauntering around to the various trees and herb patches, having a good old catch up. Where are you going? Come back. Until I remembered about enchanting the secateurs. This simple request from Papa Malignus to fetch him 3 items can make this quest any Iron Man's nightmare. The first 2 items were a piece of cake, Mortmire mushrooms and a Mortmire stem. The third item, not so simple, a nature's talisman. The simplest way to get one was to buy it from the Temple of the Eye suppliers. This was not an option for me, as it was locked behind Guardians of the Rift. That left me with option 2, to obtain it as a monster drop. With my 60 combat level, none of these monsters were looking like an option, except for one, the Abyssal Leech. At 41 combat and a 1 in 128 drop chance, this little critter would have to be my ticket to a talisman. I quickly ported about the place, completing the Enter the Abyss minigame, giving me a staggering 9 rune crafting, before making the butthole clenching run 20 meters into the wilderness to get to the Abyss. Come here, buddy. Let me in. Let me in. Once inside, the clenching only got tighter as the various creatures tried to stack me out. This is not going as well as I thought it might. Before I finally hit him with the old ankle breaker safe spot and was able to farm them in relative peace. After what felt like an eternity, I landed the talisman and vowed never to go back. Yes! We're out. We're out. Whether it was a stroke of genius or the multiple knocks to the head, my 2 brain cells fired into action, leading me to the conclusion to train my prayer to 43 before taking on the level 111 combat Tanglefoot. And so I lit up the herbal sticks and sacrificed all my bones acquired from impling hunting to the hungry altar. There we have it, that is 43 prayer. Protect from melee is now unlocked. Gotta put it on. Beautiful. With 43 prayer achieved, I took the 3 ingredients to the grotto and got some green scissors. I then used them to stab Tanglefoot to death, grab the Queen's Secateurs, and complete Fairy Tale Part 1. Hey, don't you pipe up, mate. There we go. Fairy Tale Part 1 done. Finally, I was able to start Fairy Tale Part 2 and get access to the fairy rings. Before I could use them, I was told to wait for 5 minutes for no reason. Big man, that was definitely 5 minutes. Witness some of the smoothest camera work in old school RuneScape. Whoa. And visit Pingu and the boys on an island. Nope, not interrupting boys, am I? Okay, now my rambling's been condensed nicely. I'll let you get back to it. Cool, so now that's done. I can teleport over to the Hunter's Guild. As you can see, like there's so many rings that are just sort of all over the place. I know there's some up here that you need to do, like the Kebits. So this is going to make life a lot easier. I think there is also a mini quest that I can do and probably should do to unlock the Master Hunters, but I don't have to do that until level 91. And equally, I might not hit level 91. I might be done before then. So let's just head on over and have a chat to the boys inside. Funny story. I was just about to head over to the Hunters Guild. And before I did, I was running over and I just started reading something. And it would appear that to use the Quetzal transport system, you have to do a quest. That quest is Twilight's Promise. And I think with overhead prayers, I can now actually do it. Because it would have been a bit annoying getting to that point and then realizing that I had to do the quest after. Once I'm doing the Hunter Rumours, I kind of just want to be doing them. I don't want to be taking detours and heading off. So a bit annoying, but let's start Twilight's Promise. Get this done nice and quick. I should be fine with the overhead prayers. There's just going to be a lot of running around. Probably shouldn't have worn my full rune yet, but oh well, too late now. Let's go get this done, bash it out, and then have the ability to unlock the Quetzal teleports when we get enough feed to build up the areas and stuff. Come on. We've all been there, buddy. Okay, now it's just the Colosseum fight, where I need 2 combat stars. I have melee and magic. This might take a while, actually, because it's got quite a lot of health. My combat stats aren't the craziest. I mean, I'm level 60 overall. So this is 20 combat stat higher than I am, but it should be fine. And I'm not getting any rewards like sun fragments or whatever they're called from here, so I should be fine on collection logs as well. Nice. Oh. Gotta find out who the traitor is. Ooh. That's a 50. My own Quetzal. Oh my lord. Hell yeah. Come here. Literally like a giant London pigeon. Just without the club feet. Nice. And there it is, done. Twilight's Promise. Nice and easy. The ability to use Quetzals has been unlocked. And the Illa Fortis teleport as well, which is going to be very important. Oh. Nice. Now. Then we go to the Hunter Guild. No more detours, no more delays. I will see you there. And there it is. The Hunters Guild approached for the first time. I could have flown in on the bird in hindsight, but I decided to walk, you know? Why not? Let's head on down. Right, I mean, let's talk to the guild scribe first, see what they're talking about. What do you do? Cool, now I've done that, I think I can start. So, based on recommended block list, it seems like the saber-tooth kebbit is something I want to avoid. Grey chins, saber-tooth kyat, saber-tooth cat, or the sunlight antelope. So I guess I have to go with the novice first to block the saber-tooth kebbit. Then once I've got that one done, I can then move on to blocking the next one. Okay, I may have misunderstood what I'm doing, but I need to now go and get a red-tailed Jerboa. Okay, so I actually went back just to double check and see if I could unblock this thing that I'm doing, because this is a novice task. It doesn't appear so. It does not appear so. So these should be the Embertail ones over here. Every time I speak to a hunter master or one of the hunters, they say, you're currently doing blah blah blah, I won't interfere with that. So I've obviously cocked something up off the bat, which is unlike me. So I guess I have to just place down some box traps and try and catch these bad boys. Okay, returning with my bits. Let's see. Right, that was the first hunter rumor done. So 4.4k XP. That means it was most likely a novice, I think. Same basic, so yeah, that's got to be a novice one. Right. Now, before I go and start just cocking this up, clicking on random stuff, I'm going to properly read into how to block stuff and just go for a block list off the back of that, because then once you've blocked everything, you basically just want to pick one master to use and just keep using them. I'll be using Techo because supposedly that would be the best for me to do. So I just need to make sure that I block the other ones based on what the wiki is saying. So realistically, let's crack this one open, because it is a basic one. It's not the ones we're looking for, which are going to be the experts. See if we get a log early. No. 343 bone shards though. That's pretty good, I think. Teak logs, maple logs, and raw kiat meat. Or cat, but I like the Y, you know. I will figure out how I'm supposed to do this, and if I cock it up again, you will see me doing another task that I wasn't intending on doing initially. Dashing kebbits are fine to do. It's just falconry. The only annoying part is paying gold to get there. So what you can do is front load the cost and pay 500k off the bat, and then by paying that 500k straight away, I don't have a lot of money, but it will save my sanity a wee bit if I don't have to keep constantly going back and getting gold, and if I forget the gold, teleporting back there. I need to also figure out what my closest fairy ring teleport's going to be with what I have available to me. I think Edgeville run up, and that'll be the best way to go about it. So let's head on over. I'll see you at the falconry, boy. Could I invest in your setup here? Yes. Broke. Now I say quick falcon. And we get it straight away. Perfect. Okay, I guess now that's it. Just got to catch some dashing kebbits. Come on, buddy. He's right there. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn. Super quick. Okay. Over to this TP. Don't judge me. I'm an Iron Man. Travel. Hunter's Guild. Look at that. Beautiful. Right. Talk to 4.4k and 1 expert loot sack. What I'm going to do is the similar thing to getting the set of Temporos. I will open all of the loot sacks up until the fact I have the full hunter set, and then I may stash up a couple and do sort of a block opening instead of opening them as I get them, just to make life a bit easier. So let's crack this one open, see if we get anything. No, but we have Quetzal feed now, so that's already going towards building wherever the next places I want to build. Raw sunlight antelope meat, which is good. Harrowlanders and birds' nests are going to be super, super important as well for making Saradomin and brews all the way down the line. I actually forgot they were in there. So, birds' nest is going to be fantastic because I don't particularly like doing bird's nest or birdhouse runs. So this is going to be a super, super good way of just passively stacking those up. Now, for some unknown reason, figuring out the block mechanic took me an embarrassingly long amount of time. And even after I thought I had it down, it turned out I was wrong. As a result, I had to do multiple lower tier hunter tasks just to try and get the block list going. Right task, wrong hunter master. Oh, I got on the first one. Saber-toothed cats aren't that bad. At the 10 rumour mark, I was able to claim my whistle. Excuse me, sir. Making getting back to the guild an absolute breeze. I was so transfixed on struggling my way through the block list and figuring out which hunter master blocked what, that I ended up making a fatal mistake. Of course I did. What you got for me? Sunlight antelope. Okay. What is this? Pit trap. Okay. Let's give the pit trap a go. Okay. Well, there's quite a lot of them around here, so hopefully it's just a little poke jump dead scenario. Sunfire splinters. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, hang on. Please be miscellaneous other. Where have these come from? Oh, shit. Okay. We have broken, for the first time, we've broken the logging rules. That sucks. I did not realize that they came from in here. Okay. Sunlight antelopes. That means we are now owed a spin on the clue collection punishment wheel to see how many we get. You little devil creatures. Okay, well, I mean, rules are rules. Sunfire splinters have been obtained. I I now need to go back to the Hunters Guild and sort this out to be a block, because technically, you know, I could just say, oh, now I've got it, I'll carry on getting them, but that's not the point of the entire point of not breaking the log into different things and going for other stuff is to avoid situations like this, because these are incredibly valuable to the account, but it's not something that I am able to get right now. It is not fair. So we will drop these 2 Sunfire Splinters on the ground, run back the Hunters Guild, and spin the clue punishment wheel. Damn. Okay, honest mistakes have been made, but we set out the rules so that we did not break them. And now they have been broken, a punishment is due. So let's spin the wheel and hope that the RNG gods are kind to us, as they know it's an honest mistake. Let's go. Oh, okay. Okay, honestly, fair enough. Halfway house, 30 clues to get. It could have been worse. It could have been way worse. Once again, it sucks that I have to do this, but at the same time, what will be the point of not having a punishment, and what would stop me going ahead and just doing this multiple times, you know? So we've hit 30 clues to get. Fortunately, I'm in a bit of an advantageous position in regards to clues, as I have a couple scrolls saved up, and then I do have the 94 caskets that I haven't yet done. So I am lucky with that one, that I have these saved up and didn't open them already. Hopefully I get a ton of clues from this, because the alternative is, well, what I'm going to have to do to supplement, because that's definitely not going to be 30 in there. I'm going to have to go to Puro Puro and capture Eclectic Implings, a 1 in 25 drop rate. So hopefully we get a ton of clues from this. If not, I have to go back to the hellhole. Okay, we're going to start off with the ones that I do have in here already, because that makes the most sense. We have 1 beginner, 1 medium, and 1 easy. Let's get it.
I'm in danger.
Nice. Shit. Another one I have to drop. Great. Come on, Sandy Botch. Disappointed in you, mate. Very disappointed. Alright, I'm officially out of caskets now, so I'm going to have to go into the cesspit that is Puro Puro. Wish me luck. Come on, this has to be the last step. There we go, finally. Okay, cool. Right, well, as promised, as per the rules of the forfeit, that is 30 clues collected, 19 easies, 9 mediums, 2 beginners. We had a bit of advantage with the caskets we had there. I think we got about 14 out of that, and then the rest of them had to be grinded through Puro Puro, which will be the usual way that that's going to have to go. And that was a couple of hours of detour. Actually, quite a few hours of detour, because I had to drop so many mediums. But, you know, it is my own fault. What this does now mean is that I have to go into the Hunters Guild and do a full reset with my current block list, because I have to block Sunlight Antelopes. That's never going to go. Yes, okay, perfect. That is now done. You are blocked, son. No longer will I be punished for Sunfire Splinters. That's the saber-toothed cat now blocked as well. Right, Akko, perfect. Now there's only 2 more that I need to get on the block list. That is saber-tooth Kebbits and grey chins. Alright, come on. Give us the saber-tooth Kebbits. Yes! Nice. Perfect. Okay. 3 out of the 4 blocks done. We now just need service here to give us grey chins, and then we can just focus on doing only expert hunter rumours. Right. Come on. Give us those grey chins. Dark Kebbit. Okay, that's fine. Also, first hunter level of the grind. Level 84 hunter. Doesn't unlock anything, but that is the first level of potentially many. Hopefully not too many. I don't really fancy hitting 99 doing this, but it's a possibility. Yo. Ah, nothing. Okay, cool. I thought it was a percentage chance to get it. I didn't think it was every single time. I'm making way more of these rings. I'm going to go back and grab some more when this runs out. Ooh, big old Lega Gorak. What a strange noise. Oh, it's a medium task as well, okay. Okay, time for another Adept loot sack. Let's pop this away first. Probably want to drop the tattered ones. Don't drop very open. Oof. There we go, our first piece of the set. The Guild Hunter headwear. Oh, that goes hard with the stash. He knows. Okay, nice. So that's given us like a 1 point something % chance or reduction in what we need to do. So that was 20, it's gone down to 19. So the more pieces of the set you get, the lower this number goes that you'll get as a pity drop, which for certain tasks is going to be very, very good. You know, 150 butterflies, 5% of that. Maths. So, you know, help out quite a lot. That is the first piece. Let's have a look at it in the actual collection log as well. Whoops. Ooh. Hunter Guild, 28 completed. We have our first piece of the Hunter set. Awesome. Hopefully we get the chin soon so we can start just doing the experts, because obviously everything that isn't an expert is not a chance to pet. So that's going to be the big cheese that we want. I feel hella mysterious with this mask on. Gonna rob a bank or something. Or rob some furs off these Kebbits in the meantime, but it's given like old school Zorro vibes. And minus the headband. That's definitely Zorro. On guard. I think I just saw... I could have sworn I just saw a dragon impling. I did see a dragon impling. Right. Nah. I'll be back for you, buddy. We are not letting you get away. Where's he gone? Gonna do a bit of due diligence and run down here just in case. Yes. Okay. Never give up. Dragon longsword. Okay. Does look pretty cool. There we go. Finally, grey chins. Good stuff. That is now all of the necessary individuals blocked. So now, from here on out, we just speak to our boy Techo, and we just get to do expert rumours, and eventually, potentially, move on to doing the masters. But we have our block list fully set now. So as long as I don't mess around too much and accidentally click on the wrong people, I think we're all good. Now, what's in the sack? Whack. Now, I'm wondering if it's worth putting on the back-to-back, because if you get something like Herbie, I don't know, no, actually, I will leave that off, because sod's the res, I'll get double, like back-to-back red salamanders. I don't really want that. Oh, the Huntsman's kit, there we go. Can you wear it? Cannot. But that is very, very useful. Now, that is an inventory saver. What can I put in there? Let's have a little look, see what we can stash in the kit. So I'm going to want, I guess, 2 bird snares, a noose wand, teasing stick, 5 traps. Can you put ropes and stuff in? You can. Oh, okay, that's fantastic. So I've got the box traps. You can't put a knife in there, which seems a bit odd. Surely that's a hunter's item. Okay, how bizarre. I thought you could definitely put a knife in there, but fine. 2 out of 6. Huntsman's kit and the hunter headwear. So we get some chins. That is... It gives another rumour. Okay. Hunter level 85. Once again, doesn't unlock anything. I don't think anything unlocks now to 89. Because birdhouses are the redwood birdhouse. 87. Greater sirens. 91. Oh, that's for the master things. I'm going to check that and make sure there's nothing tied to that in collections as well. I think that's it. Oh, of course, lucky implings as well, and then everything else just gets barehanded after that point. Moonlight moths as well. Maybe I've just unlocked that. It didn't pop up, but maybe I can't get it off of Techo. Either way, not an issue. Off to go do some dark kebits. We'll see if 55 has a piece of gear. Damn, no. Oh, kebit. Okay, 57. No. 69. Nice. Damn it. Got it in 1. 1 core. 1 red chinchomper tuft. Get a bit nervous now. Can I get a pair of those? They're like mini dukes. Sack 82. So hopefully. Yes, there we go. There's another piece of the set. Oh, okay. Slightly over, but there it is. That means our drop chance doesn't change yet. I think the full set for something like such a small amount to catch in the first place, I think you'd have to have the full set to knock off 1. And even then, maybe for 14 it wouldn't do anything. But we are going in the right direction. Okay, with that Herbie task, which took quite a while, that should be Rumour 100. Now, I don't think it matters if it's expert, novice, adept, or whatever the category is. I'm going to pop these away, open this, and then I think I can go speak to the dude upstairs and get the next blueprint for the Quetzal whistle, so I can hold 15 charges in it. Just because it's not the best with 5. It's still fine. I mean, teleporting back is brilliant, but I wouldn't mind a few more. Oh, what? Eh? That's the enhanced and the perfected in the 100th one. Okay. So I need to make the enchanted first and then upgrade it? Craft. That is the enchanted Quetzal whistle. And then we go straight up to the next one. And we have the perfected Quetzal whistle. So I now have 50 charges, or is it 20? Yeah, 50 charges in that. So I can actually... Let me put all of this away. Grab... I don't know, pie fox meat will be fine. Okay, 41. I'm going to put a bit more of the meat in there. Get that all the way up to 50, and then I can just basically ignore it. Because 50 tasks is so many. That's wild. We continue looking for the set. Nice. Rumour number 115. We are 65 over the drop rate for the legs and feet. The hunt continues. It's about to be level 86 hunter. Right, you are. Even number, triple the drop rate. Still missing legs and boots. Can we get it on 3 times the drop rate? No, we cannot. Oh dear. Can you get back to back to back? You can. Wow. Okay. I'll definitely leave that on. And I'll regret it when I get back to back herbivore. But for now, very nice. Oh, and... Oh, okay. The second I stopped counting, that was 154. Guild Hunter legs. Does this go down by 1? It does. There we go. Another collection log. 154. Guild Hunter legs. Just the boots and obviously the pet. But just the boots to see. And then I will feel a little bit better, as I'll be at the maximum amount of pity threshold reduction that I can possibly get, which is very good. That is 88 Hunter. This game is just one big glass box. Let me out. Oh, yes. Okay, that's 2 pieces that I was missing before. We now just need the mime legs, mime gloves, and the stale baguette. Herbie, we turn off the back-to-back. Okay, 163. Yes, there we go. Finally, only 3 times over the drop rate, we have the boots. And unfortunately, that doesn't actually reduce the amount of Herbies we have to get, but it's down to 12 now as a standard, so that's fine. But we are now, fortunately, where is it? Hunter Guild. All of the collections that were within 1 out of 50, we have. So now it's just the Quetzin pet to get. I say just. Quetzin pet is what we're looking for now. So, since I've got the set, I think it would only be right to save up 100 at a time. I think, let's do 100 expert sacks and just go from there. I think that's going to be the best way to go about it, because opening them one at a time is all well and good, but if it's a 1k drop rate, we have about 847 left to go, so might as well do them in stacks. Let's go do some hunting. Here, buddy. Come here. Wait, what? How did you get in there? Come here. Yeah. Trash. That is 89 Hunter. Now this is important because we can now catch lucky implings. So if I ever see one out in the world, I can grab it myself. Not that I'm going to be hopping for them again because that was awful. But yeah, potential for collection logs from implings, which is kind of cool. Ooh. Should be the last one at least. It's only 4. Yes, sir. That is the mime gloves and the mime legs, I do believe. If we have a look at collection logs here, the other random events. Finally, only 40 days into the account, we have all of the random events done. All we are missing now is the stale baguette. level 90 hunter. Now, not a lot you can get with that, but that is one level away from 91 hunter and getting the master guild hunter unlocked. So it's pretty cool. That was rumor number 263, Herbie Ball Harvest 265, but most importantly, Expert Sack 100. Now, it would be nice to open the 100 because it's a clean number and that satisfies the OCD. However, I'm not going to open those. I will go to level 91 Hunter first, just so then we unlock the next tier, being Master Rumours. Then open up all of the Expert Sacks, and then start stacking 100 Masters at a time. We've opened 138 Expert Sacks so far, so this will be the 238th, and then going up to whatever it will be. We're 255k off of 91, so depending on which tasks you get, obviously Herbie gives a fair chunk, and it depends on how dry you go with certain bits. It shouldn't be that long now. So yeah, let's get to 91 Hunter, and then from that point, open up the sacks. "91 Hunter has been achieved. Tier 4 Hunter Rumours and Moonlight Antelope can be caught." Sorry, bud. There we are. Let's get out of here. Away! Let's go hand this bad boy in and see exactly how many expert sacks that we have. No more rumours from you at the moment, sir. And the only reason is, this could be all that we need in here. That was rumour 286. Let us begin. 123, 123, nice. Expert sacks. We are on 91 Hunter exactly. 2,697 red chins off the back of it. So that's kind of nice. And they do stack. Wonderful. The loot so far is 4.9 mil off of the 138 that I have opened. So this is going to take us up to 250 something. So hopefully, after it taking us, I think it was 150-ish, to actually get the 1 in 50 pieces, maybe we get a bit lucky on the Quetzin. Let's see. I'm going to move this down here so it's less obnoxious. Okay. Well, to be fair, I think I deserve that after Temporos. That is ridiculous. That is a fourth of the drop rate. I mean, maybe I could have finished this a while ago, but I still have 118 to go. There's the Quetzin pet. Look at it. What does it say? You can bother me, my friend. Holy shit. Yes. It is done already. Oh, 40 days playtime. 91 Hunter. 286. Let's just open the rest of these up, I guess. Another perfected whistle, nice. Ooh. Man, Okay, now that's wild. The first duplicate piece of the hunter gear comes 200 well, whatever, yeah, basically 275 in. And I got everything else before I got one duplicate piece. The pieces took 150 to get. That's the first dupe. That's insane. My luck is turning, and it feels so good. Last three. Let's open them up. Okay. Hunter Rumours. Green logged. It's done. Fantastic. Let's have a quick look at the loot tracker on that one. We got 9.38 mils worth of loot. Bunch of shards. Bunch of herbs. It's done. And I think with this new addition to the team, someone mentioned something in the comments about building a place for them to live. And I think with the amount of pets that I've now got in here, that's not a bad idea at all. So buddy, let's get you settled into your new home. Okay guys, let's get you out of here. I will leave you in. I'm going to release these as well just to make a bit more space. And let's go over to the house. I'm going to have to pick you up. Enter build mode. And I need to make the menagerie, so probably make it on the end of the garden here, just because I feel like that would be a nice spot for the animals to chill out. How expensive is a menagerie? 30k. Yeah, why not? Alright, let's build the pet house. So we've got to start with the oak house. Then we upgrade that to the teak. And then we go from the teak to the mahogany. Nice. Looks very neat and tidy. Definitely allow the pets to roam. Now if I use them on it, does it put them in there? Believe it does. So if I now walk out of here and then walk back in. Oh. There they are. Now I wish this was more out in the open so they could roam this way in. But for now, I guess they're just going to be able to walk off all over the place. Maybe I can figure out a way to block the doors so they flood in this way. But for now, we have a mahogany house, the Quetzin pet, the Phoenix, and Tiny Temper chilling in the house. I'd say that's a win. Okay, so no extra time really has been spent, but we have completed on other the Hunter Guild. 286, green logged, absolutely beautiful. So, I guess really, with the pets walking around in the background and the hunter set on, there's only one thing left to do, and that's to spin the wheel. Okay, so I've had a thought whilst looking at the wheel, and I've noticed that Castle Wars is on there. Now, initially I did put this on when I was creating the wheel, as when I went through the wiki, I added anything that had a collection log and that I could do from like a relatively fresh account with, you know, minor stat grinds. But kind of having a better understanding of the type of content that I enjoy making and you guys seem to enjoy watching, I think it would actually be best to remove Castle Wars off of the wheel and collect the tickets in the background, like whilst editing and things like that, due to the super AFK nature of the grind. My thought process behind this is that the tickets themselves aren't actually collection log pieces, aren't actually collection logs, but the pieces that you obtain are. Now, realistically, if I were to do it normally, I'd just end up getting 800 tickets, buying and selling all of the pieces back, and then condensing it all down to like 5 minutes of footage anyway. But what I want to ask you guys as the community is do you think that I should collect the tickets AFK so that I can continue progressing the account in the series? Or do you think that I should put the Castle Wars back on the wheel and do it as normal? The only caveat is that if I were to do it in the background as an AFK activity, I would end up going for all 5,549 tickets and obtain all of the items for the player-owned house, instead of collecting 800 tickets and then buying and selling them back. So please do let me know your thoughts on this one, as I really do value your input as the community. But just for now, whilst the decision is being made by you guys, I'm going to remove Castle Wars from the wheel and then spin the wheel and see what our next log's going to be. Castle Wars is removed. And all that leaves is us to then spin the wheel, see what we get. Hopefully, it's not a death grind. Come on. Oh. Oh. Okay. Rogue's Den. Fair enough. I mean, that's pretty straightforward. I think you just need like 50 thieving or something, and then you can do that, and I'm pretty close to that one. So that's a nice, easy one to do. Okay. Sweet. Let us have a look. It's going to be a mini game, I assume. Rogue's Den. Okay, 5 items to collect. A little bit of thieving. I wish I could use this mask for it, because this looks like a very thief-esque mask. Wee, right boy. But awesome. Okay. I think there's a couple of thieving levels needed for it. I think it's 50 or something to start, but that's not going to take too long. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next episode when we get our fingers a bit sticky.